Alright, today we are learning about some definitions and the way that they work in math. The greatest common factor is your GCF. To define this, first we must define factor, a number that can go into another number an even amount of times. So, largest similar number that can go into another number an even amount of times. Least common multiple. So we define multiple first, the product of two numbers. So smallest similar product of two numbers. An example to define these is 3 times 4 equals 12. So 12 is a multiple of 3 and 4, and 3 and 4 are factors of 12. A prime number is any number that is only divisible by 1 and itself. Some examples of primes are 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19, 23, etc. Those are the beginning prime numbers. So a way that we're going to learn about these today is I've chosen two numbers to find the prime factorization of using prime factorization with the tree and the slide method. So we have 1,260. 5 goes into this number 252 times. 3 goes into 252 84 times. 3 goes into 84 28 times. 2 goes into 28 14 times. And 2 goes into 14 7 times. So all of your prime numbers are in red and you end with two nice red prime numbers. For 540, 5 goes into 540 108 times. 3 goes into 108 36 times. 3 goes into 36 12 times. 2 goes into 12 6 times, and 2 goes into 6 3 times. So once again, we have all of our nice red prime numbers. To do the prime factorization of these numbers, we look at each and we have a 7 down here, so we put our 7. We have a 5 right here, so we put our 5. We have two 3's, so we have 3 squared, and we have two 2's, so we have 2 squared as well. Over here, we take our 5, which is our largest number, and multiply it by we have 1, 2, 3 3's, so 3 cubed. We have two 2's, so 2 squared again. And to check this, we come down and do our slide method. 1,260 and 540. 5 goes into this number 252 times, and 5 goes into 540 108 times. So 3 goes into 252 84 times, and 3 goes into 108 36 times. 3 goes into 84 28 times. 3 goes into 36 12 times. 2 goes into 28 14 times, and 2 goes into 12 6 times. 2 goes into 14 7 times, and 2 goes into 6 3 times. So we're left with all of our red prime numbers again, and we are able to see that we have the same numbers that we have up here. So to find our greatest common factor and our least common multiple, we take from what we have here. For our greatest common factor, we take the smallest amount from each one. So we don't use the 7 because it's not in both of them. We use the 5 because it is in both of them. So we have 5 times, we have 3 cubed here and 3 squared here. So we're going to take the smallest one, 3 squared, and we bring it up here and multiply that by, we have 2 squared in each one. So we put that up here. If we multiply these all out, we have 180. And then that will be your greatest common factor of both of these numbers. For to find our LCM, or our least common multiple, we look at both of them again, but this time we take everything. So we have a 7 in one of them, so we add the 7. We have a 5 in both of them, so we use our 5. We have a 3 squared and a 3 cubed, so we're going to use 3 cubed because it is the most amount. So 3 cubed here, and we're going to use a 2 squared because we have 2 squared in both of them. So if we multiply all of these numbers out, we get 3,780 as our least common multiple. These are all different ways that you can find these and know what they mean. I hope I've helped you out today.